Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice and screen. Those who are attending in online. Am I audible? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice and screen. Those who are attending in online. Please confirm to me, everybody. All of you get my voice and screen. Those who are attending in online. Guys, please check it. Am I audible? Guys, am I audible? Am I audible? Right, sir. Right, sir. And check it what we completed in the last session. What we have seen in the last class. So I think so we are discussing about Java programming format. Java programming format topic here we are discussing there. Inside the Java programming format, right, sir, up to import statement also we started there. Up to package statement we completed. Import statement now we are understanding. Now try to recognize the point here. If you have classes and interfaces in a package, and if you want to use these classes and interfaces in any Java program, then we have to import that packages. Then we have to import what there, the respective packages, that packages. All right, sir. We have to import that package. To import a package, we have to use this following syntaxes. Two types of syntaxes are given. First one is what there, import package name dot star. All right, what is the meaning of it now? It is able to import all members from the specified package. Example is what there, import java.io.star. Next one is import package name dot member name. Import package name dot member name. It is able to import only the specified member from the specified package. It is able to import only the specified member from the specified package. Import java.io.buffer that we have to use clearly. Next one is after this. In a Java file, we are able to provide at most one package declaration statement, but we can write any number of import statements. All right. Example here are given there. What is that example? No. abc.java file here I have taken. There we have provided like for there package p1, package p2, package p3. Import java.io.star, import java.util.star, import java.sql.star. Out of all these, package p1 is valid, package p2, package p3 are invalid. But import statements, any number of import statements are valid. We can utilize this. Why? Because at most one package statement we are able to write in a single Java file, but any number of import statements here we are able to provide in a Java file. So these are the various points here we understood clearly now. Leave this one after this, after completion of this content here. Now another point is like what? After completion of this, listen, all of you listen carefully. Next point now. I have a question, one important interview question here I'm asking to you. Now try to answer for it. Question is, in Java applications, is it possible to use classes and interfaces of a particular package into the present Java file? In Java applications, is it possible to use classes and interface of a particular package into the present Java file without importing the respective package? Without importing the respective package? I think you understood my question, Kiran. Is it possible to use classes and interface of a particular package into the present Java file without importing the respective package? That means direct question. Without importing package statement, is it possible to use class as an interface of a particular package? Right. Answer for this question is what? Yes. Yes. There is an alternative. That alternative I will specify to you. Now try to understand it clearly. Yes. In Java applications, it is possible to use. In Java applications, it is possible to use classes and interfaces of a particular package into the present Java file without importing the respective package. Without importing the respective package. But there is a condition. Without importing the respective package, we can use the classes and interface of a particular package. But we must use fully qualified name to the respective classes, to the classes and interfaces, to the classes and interfaces. What is the solution here? What is the answer here? No, we have to use what? Fully qualified name to the classes. Already given. What is the meaning of fully qualified name previously? Now again I am telling to you, no type of point I am telling to you. Now try to recognize this. What is the meaning of this fully qualified name there? Alright, sir. Writing classes and interfaces names along with their package names. Writing classes and interfaces names along with their package names is called fully qualified name. For example I'm telling there is called a fully qualified name. Example I'm telling there. For example, array list is a class. This array list class is available in a java.util package. If you write only array list, no, it's a normal name. But if you want to provide fully qualified name, then we have to use java.util.arraylist. Answer my point. Next, one more example. For example, buffered reader is a class. Buffered reader class is available in a java.io package. If you write this buffered reader along with its package name java.io.buffered reader, then it is like what their fully qualified name. Like this here, we are able to have number of fully qualified names clearly. Now here, I want to write a sample program. I'm asking there, which one is suggestible? Is that import statements are suggestible or fully qualified names are suggestible? If you come for this point, answer is very clear. Import statements are always suggestible. What are suggestible here? No, import statements are suggestible. Right, sir? Now let's understand this clearly. A Java program with the import statement, a let a program. Say for example, one time if we import java.io.star, one time if we import the package java.io.star, observe carefully. In a java.io package, how many number of classes are available? All classes and all interface of the Java package, java.io package, we can use in any number of times in our program. We can use in any number of times in our program. Same class any number of times. All classes any number of times here we can use one time if we import the package. Now I'm going to write one in a section. Buffer reader br is equal to new buffer reader, new input stream reader of system.in. This is an in section here we can understand. So one time if we import the package, no, from the java.io package, all classes we can use in any number of times. It's not like single time here. In any number of times here, we are able to use all classes now. Buffer reader is a class. Two times we have used it here. Input stream reader is a class. One time we have used it. But both are coming from java.io package only. System is a class which is in java.lang package. There's a default package. No need to use any fully qualified name. Directly we can use system class. but buffer reader and input stream reader both must be used inside the Java program after importing the package only. Understand my point here? So this is the story with the import statement. Now the same program I'm going to write a Java program without import statement. A Java program without import statement. Observe carefully, same instruction here I'm going to write, but no import statement here. When no import statement is available, every time we have to use fully qualified name or not? Come on, every time we have to use what there? Fully qualified name. Every time using fully qualified name in the sense like what there, understand it clearly. Java.io.buffer reader. Again here also be Java.io.buffer reader. And again here also be we have to write like what there, Java.io.input stream reader. Like this here we have to write. Now tell me here, which one is simple to use? With import statement or with fully qualified names? With import statements only. With what there? Import statements only. No type of point here I'm telling there. Observe carefully. In Java applications, always it is suggestible. Always it is suggestible. Right, sir. Now understand it clearly. In Java applications, always it is suggestible to use import statements to use classes and interfaces. To use what their classes and interfaces. That's it, guys. So this is clearly the point here. We can understand now. Right, sir? Fine. This is completed. This is about like what their import statements. Totally here we understood. The remaining few more points are available there. That few more points we are going to see in packages topic. We have a topic separately packages. No, there I'm going to discuss about what there all the remaining concepts here. But as of now, we can understand basic awareness. What is the meaning of import statement? How to import a package into the present Java file? This basic content here we covered clearly. Okay, leave this point here. In Java programming format, overall, how many parts are available? 5 parts are available. What are the 5 parts? No, comment section, package section, import section, classes and interfaces section, main class section. Overall, these are the various things that existed. Am I right or not? Right, sir. Now observe carefully. After completion of this particular point here, next one is classes and interfaces section. What next one here? No, classes and interfaces section. Okay. Now observe carefully. What is this class or what is interface? What is the purpose of it? What is the requirement of this classes or interfaces section? Right, sir. If we come for this point, no, answer is very clear. Try to understand it clearly. In Java applications, listen carefully. In Java applications, to represent all real world entities in the form of code, all real world entities in the form of code, we have to use classes and interfaces. Then I have a question. What exactly the meaning of this real world entities? No. Okay, then classes and interfaces are able to represent all real world entities. What are these real world entities here actually? What you are thinking about this real world entities? No. Understand it now? What you are thinking about real world entities here? Right. The points are like what they are real world entities in the sense, if anything which has attributes, if a thing which has attributes, then the thing is called as what there a real world entity. Say for example, I'm telling to you, student is a real world entity. How can I say student is a real world entity? Student has some attributes. What are the various attributes? No, student ID, student name, student address, student email ID, student mobile number. All these are like what their attributes. So the student is what their an entity. Next one is apart from the student entity. Next one is like what their employee is an entity, is a real world entity. How can you say employee is a real world entity? What is the process for it? No. Answer is very clear. Employee has some attributes. What attributes are available here? Say for example, employee ID, employee name, employee salary, employee qualification, employee skill set. Like all these things are like what their entities. That's why we can understand student, employee, product. Product is also be like what there an entity. How can you say product is an entity? No. All right, sir. Product has some attributes here. What are the various attributes here? No. Product ID, product name, product cost, expiry date, manufacturing date. Right. So many attributes are available, and so on and so on and so on. All these are like what their entities. So to represent these entities only, we have to use what their classes and interfaces. Is it? All of you are getting it or not? What's the meaning of it now? Right, sir. All right, sir. How we are able to declare classes now? Simple example I am telling there. I'm not going to discuss much more about these classes and interfaces. Why? Because in object orientation, about these classes, we have to discuss almost all 1 hour of time. We are going to discuss of not 1 hour of time, only classes, nearly three hours of time. We are going to discuss about only classes, how to declare classes, what is the syntax of the classes, no? But here, example, I'm telling you, try to understand it clearly. Class student, there we are going to provide some variables and members. Next one is apart from this, class employee. Class employee. Here we are able to provide some data. So these are about like what their classes and interfaces here, what we are having clearly now. Interfaces I will discuss there later on. No need to worry for it, but example here we can understand. Next one is how many classes here we can declare now in Java. Do you have any limitation over number of classes and interfaces? Is there any limitation for number of class and interface in Java applications? No, no limitation for it. We can declare any number of classes and any number of interfaces as per the requirement. That's it. Understand it clearly. In Java applications, we are able to declare any number of classes, and interfaces as per the application requirement. In Java applications, we are able to declare any number of classes and interfaces as per the application requirement. That's it, sir. Now, apart from this, we are not having any other content here. So these are the number of classes and interfaces that we are able to declare in our Java applications. Is that all of you are getting it or not? What I'm telling you now. That's okay, fine. Now this is clear-cut information that we have to understand now. It's okay, fine. Classes and interfaces are completed. That's okay, fine. More information I'll discuss in object orientation. Very soon we are going to start object orientation at 10 o'clock now. There we are going to discuss more information about it. Right, sir. Next one is only one case is remaining here. What is that case now? Main class section. Sir, what about the next one here now? Main class section. Clear. Understand this main class section. First of all, what is a main class? In Java applications, we are going to write number of classes. In Java applications, we are going to write more and more number of classes. Not like single class, more and more number of classes we are going to write. Am I right or not? Out of all these classes, definitely one class is going to have main method. Out of these many classes, no, one class is going to have main method. That class is called as what their main class. The class which has main method. The class which has main method, that class is what their main class. Everybody understand it clearly now. In Java applications, we are able to write number of classes where one class is able to have main method. That class is called main class. That class is called as what their main class. Where one class is able to manage, is able to have a main method, then that class is called as what their main class. That's it. Now okay, we can understand it now. In general, I'm going to take main class as what their test class. In general, I'm going to take main class name is what their test class. Along with this test, here we are able to write like what their public static void main string array args. String array args that we are able to write. Public static void main string array args. There here we are able to write our code. Understand it clearly. This is about like what their main class. Now this is about what their main method. This main method syntax is very much clear. Is a perfect. The predefined syntax only here we have to understand clearly now. Right, sir. It's okay, fine. Now here, what exactly the meaning of this main method? What exactly the meaning of main method? Why it is public? Why it is static? Why the return type is void only? Why the name of this method is main? Why these parameters are required? All these details about this main method we will discuss in the future in object orientation. In object orientation, we have a static keyword topic. Inside the static keyword topic, we are able to have all these points. Clear-cut information we are able to discuss there about this content. So because of that reason, we are going to understand like what there this concept in object orientation. But here only that introduction part only I'm talking about this point here. Okay, introduction part only. But I have a question now. Try to answer for it. What is this main method actually? Is it a predefined method or not? Is that main method is a predefined method or user defined method? Predefined method. Okay, but there is a question. If it is a predefined method, body must be provided by Java only. But in the case of main method, we are providing body for the method. In the case of predefined methods, method body must be provided by Java programming language only. But for main method, who is providing body? We are preparing body. We are providing body. So because of that reason, it is like what there? It is not predefined method. Can I say it is a user defined method? If you say it is a user defined method, no. I'll ask one more question there. Change the main method name. Change the name of the method. Is it possible to change the name of the method? Not possible to change. That method name is fixed. That is main method. So how can you say it is user defined method? In a user defined methods, we can provide our own name. Any name we can provide in our own interest. But here it is not possible to change the method name. No. So the point is what? What is the point here I'm telling to you? Observe carefully. In Java, main method is not a predefined method and it is not a user defined method. In Java, main method is not predefined method and it is not user defined method. Okay, if it is not predefined and if it is not user defined method, what is this method actually? What is this method actually? All right, sir. It is a conventional method. What is this method actually? It is a conventional method. Yes, sir. What method it is? No, it is a conventional method. Conventional method in the sense, understand my point here. It's a convention. That means if I say to you, write a Java program, automatically we have to take a class and we have to take a main method. That's it. It's a convention. It's a convention. Minimum thing. It's a minimum thing. Nobody will say to you, take one main method there, write the logic. Nobody will say that. When I say to you, write a program, Java program in the sense, automatically we have to take like what their main method. Inside the main method, we have to write what their application logic. Well, if I get my point or not, that type of method is called as what there a conventional method. It is a conventional method with the predefined declaration, with the predefined declaration or predefined prototype, or with the predefined prototype or declaration, and with the user defined implementation, user defined body, the predefined implementation, user defined body, predefined declaration, predefined method declaration, but user defined implementation. Okay, fine. Then immediately we have a question now. What about my question here? What is the requirement? What is the requirement of the main method in Java applications? What is the requirement of the main method in Java applications? Right, sir. What is the requirement of the main method in Java application? That's a question. Answer for this question is very clear. Now try to understand it now. Observe carefully. In entire Java program, we have to write our application logic in a method. That method must be recognized and executed by JVM automatically. Understand my point here? I need to write a logic, application logic I want to write. But where we want to write our application logic? In a location, I'm going to write my application logic. That location must be recognized and executed by JVM automatically. So in entire Java J2E applications, only main method is recognized by JVM automatically. Only main method can execute our main method. Main method is executed by JVM automatically. So because of that reason, we require main method to manage or to accommodate application logic in order to recognize and execute that application logic by JVM automatically. So because of this reason here, we require what their main method. Observe carefully. The main requirement of the main method in Java applications. Number one, to manage application logic in order to recognize and execute by JVM automatically, we need main method. To manage application logic in order to recognize and execute by JVM automatically, we need the main method. This is one requirement. Next, one more point, observe carefully. Main method starting point is the starting point of the application execution. Main method ending point is the ending point of the application execution. Or if I get my point or not? Main method starting point is the starting point of the application execution. Main method ending point is the ending point of the application execution. So to define application execution starting point and application execution ending point, we required again what method here? No, main method. Observe carefully. What is the point I'm telling there? To define starting point and ending point to the application execution, we need main method. Why? Because what is the reason for it? No, main method starting point is a starting point of the application execution, a starting point of the application execution, and main method ending point. Main method ending point is the ending point of the application execution. So because of these two reasons, what is required here? No, main method is required in our Java applications. Maybe some interviewers may ask a question to you. What is that question there? Is it possible to execute Java program without main method? Is it possible to run Java application without main method? Straightforwardly, you have to say the answer is what there? No. Straightly, we have to say the answer is what there? No. No is the answer. But if you want to give more information, but I'm giving some clarity, now try to understand it clearly. Up to Java 6 version, up to which version of the Java 6 version, we can run the programs without main method, no problem. There are some alternatives. What alternatives are available here? Say for example, by using like what there, alternatives like what there, static block or static method, static variable, different approaches. Now we can run Java application without main method by using some other alternatives. But by using, that means right from Java 7, Right from Java 7 version and above versions now, without main method, we are unable to run our Java applications. Now at present, which version is the current version now? Java 20th version is the current version. Java 20th version is what the current version. So Java 7 onwards up to Java 20th version there, without having main method, we are unable to execute our main application. We are unable to execute our Java application. Right, so now this is exactly the meaning of like what the main method and its requirement. But anyway, about this main method, again we are going to have discussion there more. That discussion we are going to understand maybe in the future. A part of the object orientation, when I'm going to talk about main method, there we are able to discuss all the content clearly. That's it. Right, so then overall, this topic is completed overall here. So what topic is completed here? The total introduction content is completed here. All right, sir. At 11:30 now here, introduction content here we completed. So one unit in core Java we completed. What is the unit here now? Total introduction content. So got or not? So next one is like what there, steps to prepare first application development. That one we have to start there. Okay, that's it. You want to start now? You want to start now? Are you okay? Okay, that's it. First application development. It's available in the same location, in the same link. We can see this first application development. There we can check it now. That's it. Steps to prepare first application. Okay. See this, if you want to prepare the first Java application, what are the various steps here we require? No, observe carefully. All of you understand it, no? Download and install Java software. Next one is download and install Java editor. Download and install what there? Java editor. Next one is open editor and write Java program. Save Java file. After this, save Java file. Next one is compile Java file, then execute Java application. That's it. Overall, these are the steps here what we are having. Right, sir. Understand it. Right from installation process onwards, I'm trying to show this total content. First one is what there? Download and install Java software. Download and install Java editor, open editor, and write Java program, save Java file, compile Java file, execute Java application. Right, sir. So first of all, if I want to show this download and install Java software, first of all, in my system already, I have installed already Java softwares. Let me uninstall them. Then after that, I want to show again that installation process. Okay. First of all, if I want to uninstall Java softwares, I must go to what their control panel. In a control panel, there is an option like what their uninstall programs. Open it. There, here only we have to uninstall the programs. Check this, how many versions of Java softwares I installed here overall? Java 7, Java 8, Java 6. Next one is a Java 17. These many versions of Java software is available for us. Now I want to uninstall one by one, clearly understand it. All right, sir. Let me take 1 or 2 minutes of time. Just wait for it. After that, I'm going to show how to install the Java softwares. Right, sir. Right, sir. So now one more setting is available in my system. I provided that setup. I want to remove that setup even. See this in my system. In my system, we are not having any Java software. On a command prompt, if you type it, no, what is the message here we are getting there? Now tell me. What's the message here we are getting there? Now tell me. Message is like what there? Java is not recognized as an internal or an external command, operable program or batch file. It means that, so here we are not having anything else like what there. Here we are not having content here. Observe carefully. Okay. Now, observe carefully. Java is not available in my system. Now I want to download and install Java software. Initially, three versions of Java software here I want to download. What are the three versions? No, Java 6, Java 7, Java 8 initially. But of course, in our classes up to latest version I'm going to discuss there. But when I require Java 9, there I will install it. When I require Java 10, there I will install it. On flow I require, I'll install them. But as of now, I'm going to install like what their first three versions of Java. Okay. If you want to install Java 6 version, from where we have to download it. Right, sir. Now, first of all, here, what I'm telling to you, open browser, Google it, Java 6 downloads. Right, sir. If you search for it, Java 6 downloads there. First one or two sites are providing the Java 6. What are the first one or two sites are providing this Java 6? No, Java Archive downloads. Please recognize this. except latest version. Every Java version is come under what downloads there? Archive downloads only. Get my point or not? Okay, now right click on it, open a new tab. There we are able to get like what there Java 6 downloads here we are getting. Now here Java programming language is platform independent, but Java software is a platform dependent. I think I already given this point there. Java software is what there platform dependent. Observe carefully. Right, sir. On the base of the operating system only, we have to download the Java software. My operating system is what there Windows 64-bit. My operating system is what there Windows 64-bit. Sir, how I can identify my operating system now? How it is possible for me to know my operating system? Nothing, sir. Very simple. First of all, open this now. This PC. Right click here. Properties. If you observe this properties here, Windows 10 is my operating system. Alright, sir. System type is what there? 64-bit operating system. You know, in my system, almost 20 GB RAM is there in my system. Why I'm telling this 20 GB RAM there in my system now? Installations may be a bit fast in my system, bit faster in my system, but don't compare with my system in your system there. In your system, it may be a slower one. So if it is taking somewhat extra time there, don't mind for it and don't cancel that installations in the middle. Okay, in my system, for time saving purpose only, I've taken this much of configuration there. So in a bit faster manner, I have to install the software. That's why I'm using this one. Okay, right, sir. But in your system, that installations may take some time there, some time there. So try to recognize it clearly. What I'm telling to you. Okay, fine, sir. After this, after completion of this particular one here, what next one here I'm telling to you. All of you observe carefully. Now this is my system now. After this, now let's move on to the point here. Windows 64-bit operating system I have to download. This I have to download here. Before going to download this, let me see my downloads here. So many things are available. I want to remove all of them. It's okay, fine. Now here I want to download this. Windows 64-bit. Click on it. Accept. See, whenever we are trying to download from archive downloads there, now it is asking about Oracle account. If you are the Oracle account holder, then only we can download the softwares. So because of that reason, what I'm telling there, you must have one account with the Oracle now. If you are not having any account with Oracle, create account option is available. Click on it. Some fields are available. Directly fill that fields there. Maybe in that total registration form, account creation form, it is asking about that company name and all the things now. Any name, fake information we can give there. Not mandated to provide that, but username and password we can remember. Whatever the username and password we created there through that account creation form there, that we can remember. Okay, after creating that account, try to come for like what there, this same page, username and password. Already I have my own account is available with me, so I want to use that, but you should use in our own account. Right, sir. If my account details are right, automatically that means downloading is starting. So 60 MB is the size for it. Now easily we can download it. Now it is completed. Right, sir. It was downloaded. Similarly, I want to download Java 7 version. Now Java 6 is downloaded. Similarly, here I want to go with what then? Java 7 download. Right, sir. Now same thing. Here we have to go with what then? RK downloads. But first of all, now understand it clearly. This page is available, download space. Java 7 downloads. Java 8 version. Java 7. Let me download this depending on the operating system. This was here I want to download. Right, sir. I accept the terms and conditions. Now it is downloaded. One time authentication is sufficient. One time entering username and password is sufficient. Any number of times we can get through that same browser. Okay. Right, sir. It's also we downloaded here. Next one is I want to search for Java 8 version. Java 8 downloads. Right, sir. Java 8 archive downloads. It is available. Just you have to select it. Right, sir. Now again, we need to. I'll provide even that link also clearly. Java 8 downloads. Search for the operating system. Now click on it. Now again, just accept that requirement. It's okay. Download it. Right, sir. Now people are asking to me one question. Sir, is it mandatory to download all the versions or not? All three versions are mandatory or not? In our application development, in a working environment, one version is sufficient. Definitely, only one version we are going to use. But in the learning process, in our classes, we require totally how many versions there? Three versions I want to show. Not even three versions care. Up to Java 20th version continuously, I'm going to install the Java software. Why? Because I need to show the differences from one version to another version in the learning process. That's why here I'm going to install these many versions. Right, sir. Now finally here we are getting all the versions here we are getting. Okay. Downloads are completed. Now here what I want to there, whenever we downloaded these three versions, no, just I want to cut them. I want to cut them. I want to keep them in a particular location in my system. Every day. I don't want to download from internet every time. No. One time I want to download them. I want to keep them in my system safely. In the future, if I require this directly from the location, I can get it and I can use that. Okay. That's why now get JDK's location is available. Already it is existed here. Now here I want to take like what there new folder I want to take. Now here I want to take like what there full stack 11:30 a.m. like this here I'm providing here. From here I'm going to paste them. Understand it clearly. Here I'm going to provide this. From here I'm going to install it all. One by one, all of them here I'm going to install. Right, so installation is nothing but just double click on the files. One more point I'm telling to you. In the installation of the Java softwares, two products are going to be installed. What are the two products which are going to be installed there? One is a JDK, another one is what there? JRE, Java Development Kit, and second one is what there? Java Runtime Environment, JRE, JDK and JRE. Also carefully, all of you what I'm telling you, JDK and JRE. JDK is a real Java software. JRE is for executing Java program. It is providing environment. For executing Java program, it is providing some environment like what the runtime libraries maybe, JVM maybe, all are available at like what their runtime. That means JRE, you know. Okay, fine, sir. All right, sir. Now two products are going to be installed. Let me check it now. I want to install this one. Just double click on this file. Right, sir. For one product, for one software, I'm going to give the total document here. Remaining two things on flow, I'm going to install them. Okay. All right. First of all, now here, I want to take like what now? This one. All right, sir. Installation process here, I want to show. Let me remove all of them, not required. Right, sir. Installation process. Point number one. Double click on this one. Double click on JDK 6 update 45 Windows x64.exe. Okay, fine. Double click on it. Next one is what? After this, when we double click on it, it is asking about what button here, no, next button. Directly here, we have to say like what there, click on next button. Click on next button. Third one can. Now observe carefully. JDK installation location is asking there. It's asking about which location there. No, JDK installation location. What installation location it is asking there, sir? Now tell me. All right, sir. By default, it is taking like what their program files. By default, it is taking like what their program files. But I don't like to install my Java softwares under program files. Directly, I want to install under C drive. So because of that reason, here we have to click on the change button. Okay, right. So now let me check this one. But this is my personal view. Still, if you want to install under program files, you can install. No issues with you. You can go ahead. No problem for me. But I was not comfortable with the program files. I want to install all my softwares and outside of the program files. Okay. Now, but I'm giving that information also. Change JDK installation location to C:/Java JDK 1.6.0 underscore 45 underscore 45, that location. Right, sir. By clicking on change button. Right, sir. Now let me check this. Click on change button. There here we can remove that program files here. See Java JDK 1.6.0 underscore 45. Click on OK button. Now location is finalized. When location is finalized, click on what button here? No, next button. Click on next button. Click on next button. If we click on the next button, automatically the JDK is going to be installed. After that, it's trying to install JRE also. JRE also it's trying to install. Then the JRE location is going to ask to us. JDK installation is completed. Now it is asking about what the JRE location. Now see this. Now it is asking about what location there? JRE location. What is that location? By default, it has taken there. Now tell me. See program files Java JRE6. But I set you. Then what I set you there? Change the JRE location to C:/Java/ all right, JRE6/ this location. By clicking on change button, by clicking on what button here? No, change button. All right, sir. Now click on change button. Now here we have a point here. Just we can remove that what files there. Program files here we can remove. See Java JRE6. Okay. Then click on what button here? Next button. See, read this one again. 3 billion devices run Java. That's the portability of the Java. Click on the next button and finally click on close button. Finish. Click on close button. It's completed. All right, so now this is what exactly the installation process for what the Java software. Right, sir. Which version of the Java software here we installed here? No, Java 6 version. Right, sir. Note of a point here I'm telling to you. Observe carefully. Similarly, install Java 7 and Java 8 versions. Similarly, install Java 7 and Java 8 versions. That's it. Now, the other things here we can understand clearly. Similarly, Java 7. Similarly, install Java 7 and Java 8 versions. Okay. Right. So now, in my system, I want to install both of them. Now, try to understand it clearly. Just as a matter of 2 minutes. Double click on the setup file. Click on next button. Installation location I have to change. I have to change to program files here. I want to remove it. See Java JDK 1.7.0 underscore 80. Click on next button. Click on next button. Right, sir. Now it is asked. It must ask about JRE installation location. No. Let me click on the change button. Remove the change button. See Java JRE 7. OK button. Click on next button. Now click on close button. Okay, now Java 7 is completed. Now Java 8 version. Click on next button. Click on change button and try to remove that program files part here. See Java JDK 1.8.0 underscore 202. Click on OK button. Click on next button. Alright, it's okay. It's not required for you. Now get JRE location is asking there. We have to change it. C drive Java. Make a new folder JRE8. Okay button. Location is finalized. See Java JRE8. Click on next button. Again the same message. 3 billion devices run Java. When compared with the Java 6 and 7, Java 8, that means Java 8 version is taking a little bit time, half minute extra. It is taking there. So, but we have to wait for it. Once it is completed, then we are able to finish all the versions there clearly. Okay. Right, sir. Now here we have to click on what button here? Close button. So finally, all Java versions, that means 3 versions here we installed. Am I right or not? Next one after this. Coming to the point here, after installation of it, now understand that one more point now. When we install this, now let me show that location there. C drive, Java, they are the points, they are the installed folders here we are getting. See this one, for every Java software, 2 folders are created. One is JDK, another one is JRE. JDK 1.6.0 underscore 45, JRE 6. JDK 1.7.0 underscore 80, JRE 7. JDK 1.8.0 underscore 202, JRE 8. So for every Java version, 2 things are installed or not? JDK, another one is what there? JRE. Clear? All of you are getting clarity on it now? It's okay, fine. Next one is after this, after completion of this particular one, another thing is like what there? Is it sufficient to install Java softwares to use Java softwares in our programs? Just installation is sufficient or not sufficient? Right, the point here, what I'm telling to you, observe carefully. In the installed locations, where Java C, Java, this type of commands are available, at which location all the commands are available. If you observe this, select any JDK. Inside the JDK, just open what the bin. Inside the bin, there we are able to see all the commands. Whatever the commands which are available in Java, every command is provided here. All commands are existed here now. Now see this one. This is Java C. That is Java compiler activation code is available. Java JVM activation code is available. Java P, Java profiler activation code is available. Java doc, Java documentator. That means each and every file is nothing but one command in our command prompt. All of them are what their commands in our command prompt. Okay. Let me save this location also in the future. It will be useful for me. Now the point is like what? What is the point here I'm telling to you? If you want to use all Java commands, if you want to use all Java commands in the command prompt, then we have to set path environment variable. Then we have to set path environment variable to the locations where all Java commands exist. Okay. Note of a point here I'm telling there. Observe carefully. In Java software, all Java commands are existed at the location like this. In Java software, all Java commands exist at the location c:/java/jdk 1.8.0 underscore 202 slash bin. JDK version may be anything. In JDK bin slash bin is there. Inside this, all commands are available. Okay, now here we have to set path environment variable. Observe carefully. Now here, one more point I'm telling you, try to recognize this. There are two ways to set a path environment variables. There are two ways to set path environment variables. What are the two ways? No. First one is temporary setup. Second one is permanent setup. First one is what there temporary setup, and second one is what there permanent setup. So what is this temporary setup and what is this permanent setup now? Observe carefully. If you want to set path environment variable temporarily, then what we have to do? If you want to set path environment variable temporarily, then we have to use the following command on a command prompt. Observe carefully. Set a path is equal to that bin location. We copied there. Semicolon. Directly here we have to write like what there. Set a path is equal to C Java any version. The JDK 1.8.0 is not mandatory. Any version, whatever the version we installed here. Right, so now set a path is equal to C Java JDK 1.8.0 underscore 202 slash bin. This is what we have to set. Right or not? Now let me check this point here. I open this command prompt. Java C is not available. Okay. But now I want to set it. I want to use Java version here. Set a path is equal to this location here I provided. What location here we provided here? C Java JDK 1.8.0 bin. Java C. Now we are getting multiple options along with Java C. What we have to use? Different options here we are getting. Okay. Now I want to check with this Java C space hyphen version. What version of Java here we set there? 1.8.0. Now we are able to use the Java commands on command prompt. Mr. Got it or not? Now this is the point here we have to understand. But there is a problem with this approach. There is a problem with this temporary approach. Right, sir. If we set up the path environment variable, temporarily, then that path environment variable setup is valid up to the present command prompt. Observe carefully. If we set the path environment variable temporarily, then that path environment variable setup is valid up to the present command prompt. It's valid up to what there? Present command prompt. Not valid to, not applicable to all command prompts. Not applicable to what there? All command prompts. Observe carefully. What's the point here? I'm telling you, now try to recognize this. Okay, now here I want to show this point. Observe carefully. Now this is present command prompt. For example, I want to open another new command prompt. This is second command prompt now. Where if I use the Java C, what we are getting now? Again, this message we are getting there. Again, what we have to do there? Set path is equal to the total path here we have to provide. Now here, Java C space version. If you see this 1.8 is available. But this is setup is valid up to this command prompt only. For example, if I open another new command prompt, this is another new command prompt where Java C, what we are getting there? Again, the Java C is not available. Now here we can understand set a path is equal to, we can provide this. Then after this, Java C space version, then we are able to get 1.8. Now tell me, how many command prompts can we open here? No, 3 command prompts can I open, but in every command prompt I have to type it or not? I have to set path is equal to something else like this here we have to provide or not? Understand my point clearly? No. All right, sir. But my requirement is what there? Right, sir. If we want to make a path environment variable permanently, if we want to make path environment variable permanently in our system, then we have to use permanent setup. Then we have to use like what there? Permanent setup. Okay, permanent setup here we have to use. But how to set path environment variable permanently? What is the process of setting path environment variable permanently? All right, sir. To set a path environment variable, permanently, we have to use the following steps. We have to use what there? The following steps. To set the path environment variable permanently, there we have to use some steps. What are the various steps here we require there? We are going to use now. Okay. Right, sir. Now see this one. I want to complete even that steps also. Observe carefully. You can close all command prompts here, not required. Right, sir. First of all, then what I'm telling there, go to the desktop. There, this PC is available or not? In the case on desktop, if this PC is not available, open File Explorer. There we are getting this PC. Either here or on desktop, whatever it may be. Right click on this PC. Select the properties. That's it. What is the step number 1? Right click on this PC and select properties. When we select it, here we have an option. What is this option? You know, advanced system settings. Select advanced system settings. Select advanced system settings. Now click on like what there? Advanced, then environment variables. And select and click on environment variables button. Right, sir. When we click on it, now here we are getting this window. Here 2 windows are available or not? This is one part and this is one part. Now check this one here. This is for what purpose there? Now tell me. User variables for what there? Administrator. Got it or not? Now here I'm telling to you, go to that user variables only. Don't go with the system variables. System variables for the entire system, for all users of the system. User variables is for only present user. In a single mission, multiple users are available. Okay. Now this is system variable is for what there? All users. But user variable is for only one user, present user. Okay. There what we have to check now. Here observe carefully this point here. What we are able to check here in this case now. In this case, what we have to check now? Check whether path environment variable exists or not. Check whether path environment variable exists or not. If it is not existed, if it is not exist, then click on new button and provide the following details. What details here we have to provide there? Not available. Path previously, click on what button? New button. Variable name, variable value. Variable name is what their path. Variable value is what there? C Java JDK 1.8.0 underscore 202 slash bin. Click on OK button. First of all, here what we have to provide there? Variable name. What is that variable name here? That variable name is what there? Path. Variable value. This path here we provided. Okay. Click on OK button. Then click on OK button. Okay. Click on OK button. Click on OK button. Or all 3 times here we are getting. But now here I'm telling there, if the path environment variable exists already, then click on edit button. Click on edit button and provide path value and provide what value can know. Click on edit button and add new value. Add a new value to the path by clicking on a new button. That's it. Now observe carefully. I want to show this point here. For example, advanced system settings, environment variables. Alright, sir. Path is already existed. Select it first. Click on what we have to click there, edit button. Okay, now here. Then provide that value. Whatever the value here we want to provide new value. Think of it. It is something else. Existed value, no? New value here we provided. Click on OK button and click on OK button. That's it. Finished. Completed now. So now tell me, our path environment variable we set permanently or not? When we set path environment variable permanently, open the command prompt. Previously, when you use Java C, we got Java C cannot be recognized as in internal command or an external command like that. We got message. Now we are getting this one. Java C space or hyphen version. 1.8 version here we are getting. Now let me open another command prompt. Java C space version. What we are getting there now? 1.8.0 we are getting. Not required to set every time path environment variable. Now here we are getting like what there? 1.9. Again here, let me open this another command prompt. Insert this command prompt, Java C space hyphen version. Now here we are getting all the content. So finally here, what's the point I'm telling there? Permanently we set path environment variable. When we set path environment variable permanently, automatically it is available to all command prompts or not? That path setup is available to all command prompts. That's the meaning of like what there path environment variable setup. sir, all of you are getting it or not? Okay, temporary we understood and permanently also be here we understood clearly. So this total part is completed. After that, few interview questions are available. That interview questions I will discuss with you in the next class. Okay, right, sir. When we are going to have next class there on Monday. So no class on tomorrow. Then try to practice all the content what I discussed with you. And now max 11:30 classes are going to be completed by this Thursday. Next coming Thursday, that 11:30 class are going to be completed. Okay. Then after that, we have to attend only at what time there? No, 10 o'clock, 10 to 11:30. That time is sufficient. Okay. Right, sir. Thank you. And Monday, we'll meet at 10 o'clock. Thank you. Thanks so much. And one more thing. One more thing. On Monday, there are some classes on UI and DevOps .NET batches. No new batches. 1 minute. Let me give intimations to you. 1 minute, sir. Just 1 minute. .NET demo is going on Monday 8 a.m. Hamid sir will take the classes. That is one thing. And 8 a.m. on Monday. The second one is UI technologies. Another batch. Ramesh sir will take the classes on Monday 4 p.m. 4 p.m. the UI technologies class. Then another one DevOps with AWS. That batch is there. DevOps with AWS. 24th Monday and 7 a.m. Maha sir will take the classes. So those are in full stack Java. We can start with the DevOps and UI technologies also. Both are required, but .NET I think so not related to you, not mandatory for you. Okay, but those are in full stack Java. Those are in packages. No UI class are required. You can attend for it. Those are in full stack Java. Then definitely what is required there? DevOps class are required. So try to utilize this. Okay. If you require, if you want to get more details, no, just contact with the admin people that they will give more information to you. Right, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on Monday. Hmm. ఒకటి సరిపోతుంది ఇంకా నేను చెప్తాను ముందు ముందు ఇంకా వస్తాయి పాయింట్స్ వస్తాయి మండే వస్తాయి ఇంకా అయిపోలేదు ఈ టాపిక్ అయిపోలేదు ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్స్ వస్తుంది దాని చెప్తాను